Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to the Winter Season Showdowns. My name is axeltoss. I'm joined by axslav. We're currently watching a best of 5 between Rain and Flying, an epic PvP on our hands. Awesome new unit incorporation. Of course, it's as hard as this one. It's a new game. We're in the beta. These guys are fighting for that spot, the qualification spot, Dallas, Texas, at the Winter Championship event. That being said, let's go ahead and dive right into game number 4 between these guys. Rain is currently up 2-1, which means he is 1 win away from getting that qualification spot in Dallas. Of course, all expenses paid. Not too shabby. You get a shot at quite a bit of prize money.
$75,000. Only 32 people have the privilege of competing for that. That means if you win a spot, you've got a very good shot of making some nice spending money on your side, I guess you could say. Yeah. And of course, the trip is paid for. It's a free trip as well. So there's a lot at stake here.
Get to experience perhaps a different city, a different culture,
for flying,
a different country.
I mean, think if you're flying right here. He's down 1-2.
Yep.
If he loses this game, he misses out on an opportunity to to travel to Dallas on MLG's dime and potentially make a lot of money. And you know what? Flying hasn't had many tournament opportunities yet.
Yep.
So this is one of his really big chances to make a breakout performance. But he's on the ropes. His mind has got to be spinning, trying to come up with a way to defeat the SKT1 powerhouse that is Rain.
Of course, Rain is your red Protoss player. In the bottom right-hand location, in the top left, is the blue Protoss player Flying from Team Woonjin Stars. And yeah, that's a great point. Like, if you're thinking about the opportunities these players have, or these players will have, this is like actually a great opportunity for a lot of these guys. You know, not every tournament is so exclusive as far as, all right, it's 32 players at the main event. You are probably going to get a good amount of prize money if you win this match. And of course, that could add to the pressure as well. So Woonjin Stars Flying here has to win 2 games in a row, definitely feeling the pressure. And Rain, of course, probably very calm, cool, and collected. He's been in this position before. He's played in very important matches and handled them quite well. It should be interesting to see what happens as this series goes along.
It looks like Flying going for, actually both players, excuse me, that a double gateway opening seems to be almost the most standard thing you're like your fallback. If they don't do anything crazy like a proxy Stargate, or actually, I think they went double gateway even when they did do proxy Stargate. So, you know, it's kind of like your tried and true, get a bunch of stalkers out, you know, make sure your opponent can't get in your face too early. Uh-oh, what's this by Flying? He's got a probe behind his mineral line. This is the Twilight Council. He's saying, you know what, so far, when I DT rushed, I won.
Yep.
Then in game 3, Rain DT rushed me and he won. Therefore, DT rush is unstoppable.
Yes.
2 for 2.
Now, what happens if they both DT rush?
Ooh.
Would the world explode?
When in unstoppable force meets unmovable object.
Immovable object, yes.
Yes. Who knows what happens?
Not happening here.
No, unless he cancels that Stargate, and that would be weird.
But then the Dark Shrine would be later.
Yeah, it would just be bad.
Yeah.
So Rain going Stargate play against the Dark Shrine, and who was it? I was watching a replay that someone... I was watching a really cool replay someone sent me the other day.
Okay.
And they went Stargate versus Dark Shrine, and they used the, you know, because they just moved Envision over to the Mothership Core. Or no, sorry, off the other way.
Yeah.
They moved it from Mothership Core to the Oracle.
Yeah.
So, like, they just built their first Phoenix scouted, saw the Dark Shriner, saw, you know, and then just built an Oracle. And that was really cool because the Oracle can run down the DTs. Unlike the Observer, it's fast.
Oh, yeah.
So you can run them down, then your Phoenix can lift them up, and I don't know, it looked really cool.
You could even kill them with your Oracles.
If you had enough energy.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of... if you have
you have to have enough energy to do the detection,
yeah,
and then to actually activate the pulsar beams.
Yep.
To actually do the damage to the DTs, but that's pretty cool to think about.
Looks like Rain decided to go for the robotics, not going for that the Oracle this time. You know, the robotics is like the tried and true age-old method of things. Of course, he's got 2 warp gates against his opponent's 4 warp gates. That means, you know, I sound like a broken record, but PvP battles are all about whose outline dies first, right?
Yeah.
And with 4 warp gates, that means twice as many units coming in from Flying. That means Rain has got to use his Phoenixes to to pick off his opponent's Zealots because his Gateway Army alone won't be quite big enough.
All right, Rain getting some scouting done with those 3 Phoenixes. I think Flying got a gander of that as well, advancing forward to his opponent's main base with 2 DTs, a sentry on the high ground, throwing down the force field. Keep in mind, though, these DTs can turn themselves into that blue ball of energy that is the Archon. Might get ushered forward there. I always find it a little funny. You could push the Archon ball around.
The Phoenixes are...
Oh, they're across the map. They're not going to be able to help here. Now, Rain is going to have to hold this. Without the help of the 3 Phoenixes, they're going to scurry back as fast as possible. And all of a sudden, Flying is in his opponent's main base with a bunch of Zealots, with a bunch of Stalkers, and of course the Archon just now falling. But Rain's going to have a pretty heroic hold if he wants to win this.
He is. I mean, those Zealots are going to tear up his Stalkers. He's got to pick up... Wait, the Phoenixes, they're going for the Stalkers instead, which means he's taking massive probe losses while trying to deal with these Zealots. You know, Flying's in his base, 4 Warp Gates production. The only thing keeping Rain alive right now is the fact there's no Pylon in his base, but now there's 2 DTs. 2
more DTs here from Flying. There is an Observer. The Stalker's going to start hiding.
He's going to wait till they're hurt to morph him into an Archon.
Nice.
A perfect play there. I mean, I love that choice. Get the DTs in there, let them tank some damage. Of course, if they don't tank damage, it means they're killing your opponent, so you're happy with that route as well. And Rain is just getting massacred here. There's an Archon. And if the Archon decides to, he could destroy those probes or just go after the Stalkers. Either, oh, Archon stepping back. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, now going to go after the probes. More Stalkers going to be reinforcing here from Flying. Probes trying to be heroic and trying to get that surround, get some damage done. But there's the GG from Rain, and Flying takes game number 4. Wow, 2-2.
Very, very tense type match here. Wow,
one win.
You know, I just want to get straight to the deciding game.
All right, guys, that was game 4. Game 5 is going to be coming up between Rain and Flying. The winner goes to Dallas. Don't go anywhere.